The house on the corner of Birchwood and Spruce Streets had been empty for decades, casting a foreboding shadow over the small town of Millfield. Despite its dilapidated state, the house had a strange allure, drawing in curious teenagers who dared each other to brave its eerie halls. One summer evening, a group of teenagers gathered outside the house, their laughter and bravado masking the unease they felt. They had heard the rumors of the house being haunted, but they didn't believe in ghosts. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, they entered the house, their flashlights casting eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper and cobweb-covered furniture. They joked and teased each other, but as the night wore on, a sense of unease settled over them. The wind outside picked up, rattling the windows and causing the doors to creak on their hinges. The teenagers huddled together, their nerves frayed by the sounds of the old house groaning and creaking. And then they heard it. Footsteps echoing down the hallway, heavy and deliberate. The group froze, their eyes widening in terror as the steps grew closer. As they turned to flee, a figure emerged in the doorway. He wore a long, black hooded robe that obscured his face, and in his hand, he held a large, curved knife. The teens screamed and scattered, but the hooded figure was too quick. One by one, he caught them, dragging them screaming and struggling into a hidden room in the basement. The teens could hear the sounds of their friends' screams echoing through the walls as they were subjected to unspeakable horrors. Days turned into weeks, and more teenagers went missing. The town was in a state of panic, with parents warning their children to stay away from the abandoned house on Birchwood and Spruce. But then, a survivor emerged. A girl who had been held captive by the hooded figure managed to escape and run to safety. She told a harrowing tale of torture and terror, and the police finally had a suspect. They found the hooded figure in the basement of the abandoned house, surrounded by the remains of his victims. He was arrested and found guilty of multiple counts of murder and torture. But the town was never the same. The house on Birchwood and Spruce remained a source of fear and unease, a reminder of the evil that lurked just beneath the surface. And the survivors, haunted by their experiences, could never forget the horror they had endured.